WhoIsChise on the beat, best producer in Louisiana. If you don't believe me, go to his YouTube page and check him out. My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with a dollar and a dream. And the message for tonight is, seasons change. Seasons change. When a new year begins, the season is winter. Wintertime is cold outside, it's very cold. You have people wearing their earmuffs, wearing big jackets, their hoodies, wearing their Tim boots, women wearing their knee-high boots. I mean, we dress cozy. Then you have spring. Springtime, you wear more like a long sleeve shirt like this. Depending on how hot it is, you might be able to wear a t-shirt, and you start to see the grass starting to grow back. Then you have the summertime where it's very hot. You have the women, they wearing the open-toe sandals, wearing the sundresses, men wearing tank tops. Shorts. And then you have the fall. The fall is when the leaves start to change colors. Before you know it, it's starting to die. The leaves are starting to die. And the weather's starting to get a little bit cool. Throughout the year, the seasons always change. But then as human beings, we don't understand how much that we change. Rather for the better or for the worse. So you have to ask yourself, are you getting positive results from your life or negative results from your life? Because if you don't get positive results, I'm telling you right now, if you don't, guess what? You get negative results. Because you're doing bad. Think about this for a second. Everything changes. If I see a newborn baby 1 month old, then I see that newborn baby 2 months later at 3 months old, guess what happens? The baby changes. Think about that for a second. I can even tell you about a human being. Think about a person die. Even when they die, they said a dead person still grows hair. Think about that. A dead person still grows hair. Think about this. Even a home slightly moves. Think about that. A home slightly moves. Slightly. Just slightly. Nothing stays the same. You're either getting better or you're getting worse. That's it. It's nothing else. You're getting better or you're getting worse. So now you have to sit there and ask yourself, in your life, what results are you getting? Are you getting better results, worse results, or the same? And if you're getting the same, you might as well say you're getting worse results. You're getting worse results. This is the thing about life. So many times in life, what people don't understand is that if you're not getting the results you want, change. Change for the better. We act like we don't control our lives. We control our lives. You control your life. You do. And we act like for some strange reason we just can't make a better decision. Everyone's not meant to go with you in life. You're going to have a lot of people that you grew up with. A lot of friends you had. And you was cool with them. And they took you so far, but then they can only get you there. And in order for you to go to the next level, you have to create some separation between them. You do. You gotta create some separation between them. If you don't, you're in a world of trouble. See, a lot of people, they don't want to fully get to that point of understanding like, man, they're not meant to go with me. You have people at the end of the day that's satisfied with their life. But what if you want more out of your life? What happens then? Because that person can only get you so far. Then there's another level that you got to get to. And if that person not willing to develop and move with you and support your vision and your goals and your dreams, you gotta move. We gotta move on. You gotta get to the next stage. You gotta get to the next level. It's facts what I'm speaking. You have to get to that next level. Because this is what you gotta understand. Think about gravity. If you throw a ball up in the air, what is it gonna do? It's gonna come down. Think about what I'm telling you. If an airplane go as high as it can possibly go in the air, at some point in time, it gotta come back down. What is that telling you? What that's letting you know is change is always gonna happen, whether for the better or for the worse. Period. It's gonna happen. So now it's on you to ask yourself, man, what's going on with my life? Am I doing better or am I doing worse? And if you sit there and tell yourself, well, it's about even, I'm telling you right now, you're doing worse. Nothing stays the same. Nothing stays the same. Everything rather goes up or it goes down. And you got to ask yourself, what is it doing in your life? It does either or. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. And I think a lot of time we get to a point of not understanding that everyone's not meant to go with you where you're going. Because your mindset has to change if you want more. At the end of the day, I say this a lot. My goal, my dream, and what is going to happen is I'm going to become a millionaire. Everyone can't go with me on that journey. A lot of people can get me so far. And it's not that they can't do it. It's that they refuse to do it. There's a big difference. Because at the end of the day, I have to keep growing. And I'm not going to stall who I am as a man to satisfy other people. And I'm going to tell you a huge reason why you shouldn't even do that. Because whoever that you decide to do that with, they're never going to be happy. Because at the end of the day, all they know is to go down. And you have a lot of people that's that way. And even if you do get to a point to accomplish your goals and dreams, you know what's going to happen? They can only remember you for who you used to be. They can only remember you for the guy that used to sell the drugs, for the woman that used to prostitute, for the woman that used to strip, for the man that used to sell the drugs, for the man that used to be the pimp, for the man that used to fight in the streets, for the man that was locked up 10 years. They can only remember you for who you used to be. Because they don't want to see you elevating. Anytime they see you elevating, right? What does that do? That shines a light, a mirror into their life. They have the reflection like, hold on now. We both had the same opportunity. We both had the same time in the day. But we got two different results. Man, that's envy. There's a lot of people that's not going to like you because of that. They're going to look like, hold on, man, we had the same opportunity. And I wasn't able to do it. But she was able to do it or he was able to do it. How? How is this possible? Now what they got to do? I got to knock you. I got to be against you. Why? Because now you're making me look bad. Because people going to be like, hold on for a second. Y'all were best friends. Or y'all were dating. How was it that y'all couldn't get to the next level together? Because that person wasn't willing to grow and graduate and get to the next level. Because they were stuck. They were stuck in their own patterns. Because they didn't understand that the seasons change. See, when you're little, okay, you have parents, your mom, your dad, you have grandmas, aunts, uncles, you have people that raise you. And when they raise you with a certain pattern, certain culture, a certain standard, okay? And when you get raised that way, right? Most people end up being the person that their mom or their dad was, because they never get to a point to rebel against that and say, hold on for a second, who my parents are might not be what's best for me. And even if they try to think that way, they can never reprogram themselves to move otherwise. They can never get to a point to admit that, hey, my mom didn't do it right in that area. My father didn't do it right in that area. They can't get to that point. They'll say it. They'll run their mouth. They'll tell you all day, I see my mom don't do this and my dad don't do this. But then when it comes to their actions, all they know is to do what they saw. Because it's tough to change. It's tough to adjust. It's easy to stay the same. And when you stay the same, you don't really stay the same. You're going to go down. You're going to go down because seasons change. Nothing stays the same. It doesn't. They hate your best version. They don't like that. Because they always going to be able to go back to, oh man, I remember who you used to be. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I know who you used to be. We'll go somewhere else. Your woman has to follow your lead or you will outgrow her. This goes for productive men, what I'm talking about right now. As a productive man, a man that has goals and has dreams and has visions, you have to have that woman that's willing to grow with you, that's willing to develop with you, that's willing at the end of the day that you can tell them something. If you have that woman that you can't tell them nothing, they can't listen to anything that you tell them, you're gonna outgrow them. Because at the end of the day, this is the thing, and in every religion that you can think of, whatever the religion is, it's gonna talk about at the end of the day that woman being able to follow that man. So at the end of the day, if I'm growing and I'm going up, right? Or you growing up, no matter who it is, okay? And you got that woman that's like, yo, I ain't willing to follow that. You're going to outgrow her. But if you got that woman willing to follow you, babe, wherever you go, I'm here with you. Whatever you need me to do, I'm here. I got you. I support your goals, your visions, your dreams. Guess what? No matter how high you go, she right there on your butt. She right there with you. She's right there with you. You can't outgrow her. You can't outgrow her. That's why it's so important to understand that woman, you gotta be willing to follow that productive man. You gotta be willing to follow him. You gotta be willing to follow him. If you're not, he's going to outgrow you. He's going to. Your past guilt can hurt you when it comes to cutting out people in your life. There's a lot of people in this world, and at the end of the day, they have so much guilt because there's people in their life that they won't cut out their life. But those people don't deserve to be in their life. If you're growing and you elevate and you try to get to the next level, the people around you have to keep growing. They can't stay the same. And if you allow those people to stay the same and they stay in your life, let me tell you what's going to happen. They're going to hold you back. They're going to hold you back. We have so much guilt and we worry so much about, oh man, well, if we leave this person behind, man, dog, I don't really want to do that. But you know the problem with that? You know the problem with that? They don't even have guilt for their own life. They don't even have guilt for their own life. They're not even worried about their life. They don't even care. Why do you care so much? See, you gotta ask yourself that question. You so into saving somebody else, but you ain't even saving yourself. If you drown and they got a raft, you better put that raft on you. Don't worry about them. Save you. Save you first. A lot of people won't even understand this concept. You trying to throw the raft at somebody else and now you dying. And then at the end of the day, they don't even want to put the raft on. So you threw the raft to try to help them. They won't even put the raft on. So now both of y'all gonna die. If they don't want anything out of life, save yourself and have something for your life. I'm not gonna be the type of person where I'm so worried about somebody else to where I'm not gonna save myself. No, I'm gonna save me first. I'm gonna save me. You have the opportunity as a friend or as a lover to follow my lead, to rock with me, or kick rocks. You have that option. That's not my option. It's your option. But I'm gonna get to my goals and my dreams. I'm not gonna stop. And too many people stop because they worried about keeping it real. Keeping it real. But the people, they not keeping it real with you. If they were keeping it real with you, why wouldn't they support your vision and your dream? Why wouldn't they rock with you? Why wouldn't they say, oh, I see where you're trying to go. How about I help you get where you're trying to go? See, we don't talk like that. But we so worried about guilt. And at the end of the day, they're going to keep doing what they're going to do. Most people are meant to be in your life for a season. You have a lot of people that's going to be destructive in your life. You have a lot of people in your life going to bring you harm. They're going to bring you drama. They're going to bring you issues. They're going to bring you issues that you didn't even deserve to have. And at the end of the day, they were meant to be in your life for you to learn. They were meant for you to develop maybe some patience. They were meant to be in your life for you to understand the type of people that you need to associate yourself with. Because you might didn't understand that before. And now you start to see, oh, okay, then this is not the type of person I need to build relationships with. This is important. And if you don't ever get to that point to fully understand that, man, you're in a world of trouble. Because seasons change. Nothing stays the same. Nothing. Nothing stays the same. Think about what I'm saying. I can use me for an example. When I was graduated high school, I probably weighed 155 pounds. Right now I'm around 200 pounds. Now I work out to stay in shape. But let that sink in. I was 155 pounds back then. But you got people, when they was in high school, small. You see them years later, they're not the same. Nothing stays the same. It's on you to change for the better. Because change gonna come whether for the better or for the worse. So it's on you to ask yourself, what are you going to do with your life? My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with a dollar and a dream. I need everyone to like and subscribe to my YouTube page. Check out other videos on my page. WhoIsChise on the beat. This is the best producer in Louisiana. If you don't believe me, go to his YouTube page and check him out. My name is Sidney Combs, and I'm a young entrepreneur from Shreveport, Louisiana with a dollar and a dream. I'm not asking anyone for PayPal, for Cash App, any of that. All I'm asking you to do is support me by hitting the like button and the subscribe button. We need this type of message in our community so we can grow, we can change, we can develop, and we can stop with all this guilt of people that don't want to change. Handle your business. Go after your goals and your dreams. Everything will be alright.